It'd be a good idea to take out your calculator, although we're not going to use the calculator for the first half. All right, I'm going to show you how to use your calculator again. Most of you already know how to use your calculator, so it's not that big a deal. All right, but please hurry up, Sean. Go, hurry. Hurry. Every day we need a calculator. Every single day. I don't know why you just don't keep it in your book bag. What?
I tried inputting it just like that, like 18, then the thing, then 3, then the thing.
Well, we're not worried about that right now. I'm not doing that right now. What?
I have it in my...
Listen to me. It doesn't matter to me. You know that. I don't care. You're just going to do it by hand. And plus, Jack will share with you because he's nice. All right? Most of the time. All right, here we go.
50-50.
Now, again, for this, these are called complex fractions. All right, but we don't need to write them as complex fractions. So I'd like everybody for question number 1, all right, I want you to realize that this fraction bar just means what operation? Yeah, it just means division. So for question number 1, I want everybody to rewrite this as this means 18 divided by 3/4. We've already done our lesson on this, all right, but this is to help you with this unit is important. Now, how do I do dividing fractions? Who remembers, Mr. Thatch?
You gotta turn it to 18 times
18 times what?
and then you flip the 3 and the 4, so it's 4/3.
Yes. 18 times 4/3. All right, 18 times 4/3. All right, now again, we still don't need a calculator. All right, we still do not need a calculator because I can do what?
Cross cancel.
Yeah, we can cross cancel.
You do 3 goes into 18 6 times. So
Yep.
1 6. And then you can't do the 4 with the 1. So
Well, 3 goes into 3, 1.
well, 1, yeah, but there would be a 1 under 18.
Yes.
So it'd be 24 over 1, which is just...
Yeah, so again, guys, I know we know how to do that. This is just a review for us, 24. All right, so we're going to do the first prize, 6 or 7, without a calculator. Then I'm going to let you do a calculator. All right, but not right now. Just do it by hand, all right, without a calculator. All right, so,
Did the bell?
question.
Yes.
My goodness, I don't know why you're interrupting me. I am teaching. I don't care what's going on out in the world. I don't care if there's an earthquake going on. We're learning what? We're learning math. So all that stuff out there, I don't even hear anything. All right, don't hear a thing out there. I don't care what's going on. All right, I want you to focus on what I'm saying. All right, what? No, I'm not going back to number 1. You just missed class because you weren't prepared. You wanted me to hold up class for you. That's not how it works. All right, you're going to pay attention and listen closely to number 2, and then you'll know how to do number 1. All right? So here we go. I need someone to tell me.
So it's just 3 divided by 6 over 4.
Now, again, I like what you just said. Again, it's kind of hard to see, so I'll make it so we see it. All right? Correct. No, you were right. So it's 3, 6 divided by 4.
But how do you know when it's
Because they didn't do a very good job. I'm telling you what it is. You would be on my test. It'll be crystal clear. The fraction bar will be longer. They didn't really do a good job here. I agree with you. All right. So I'm telling you that's what it is. All right. So now how would I rewrite this now?
It's 6 over 3.
No. You leave the first fraction alone. Remember? Leave the first fraction alone. So it'd be 3 over 6. There you go. 3 over 6 times 1 over 4. All right, now which one can we reduce? Which one can be reduced? Can you tell me?
Can you do up and...
Yes, you can. Very good.
So, 3,
Yes, good job.
6, and 3 would turn into a 1, 6 would turn into a 2.
Beautiful. So my final answer is just?
1 over 8.
Yes, I'm very happy with you. Good job. 1/8. All right. Max, help me out with number 3. Now this one's a little bit easier. I'm still going to write this out so you can see it. All right, so what does number 3 say?
1/3 divided by 1/4.
Exactly. 1/3 divided by 1/4. And so what does that mean to you? 1/3. I like what you said. But division becomes a, there you go. 1/3 times what?
4.
Yes. Can anything reduce? So final answer is?
4/3.
Yes, 4/3. Connor, you with me now, right? You understand me? I told you you would. All right, told you. You got this. All right, anybody have any questions? All right. Let's take a look at the next problem. Tell me.
1/3 divided by 3/5.
Exactly. I want everybody to write down 1/3 divided by 3/5, which means what?
1/3 times 5/3.
Exactly. 1/3 times 5/3. Nothing reduces, so my final answer is 5/9. Simple, simple. Very good.
So it's 11 divided by 1/3.
Exactly correct.
And so it's 11 times 2/1. And you can't cross cancel, so it's 22/1.
You are perfect. 22. Anybody have any issues?
Me.
What?
I don't, like on a couple of them, I don't understand why it isn't 11/1.
You can make it 11/1. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. All right, same answer. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. All right, Ms. Jacobson, you're up. Loud and proud. Come on.
4/7 divided by 2.
Exactly.
And that would be 4/7 times 1/2.
Beautiful. Now what?
And you can cross cancel.
Yes, you can.
2 becomes a 1. The 4 becomes a 2.
Final answer.
And that becomes 2.
Exactly correct. 2/7. All right, now I want everybody to take the calculator out real quick. And then I want everybody to do number 1 on their calculator. Just practice typing in to see if you're good. So it'd be 18 divided by 3/4. Just to double check yourself now. And what does that say?
24.
24. Is everybody good? All right, if you have your calculator, it's helpful. All right. So now let's do number 4 together. 1/3 divided by 3/5. And check and see what you get. 5/9, right? That's what we're talking about. I want to make sure you know how to use your calculator. And final, let's just check number 6. 4/7 divided by 2. What's 4/7 divided by 2? What does it say? 2/7. Right, so we know we're right on that. Okay, we know we're right. Okay. Now, the most important problems today are the word problems. So I need everybody to kind of pay attention here. All right. Jack, I want you to read number 7.
Monica reads 7 1/2 pages of a mystery book in 9 minutes. What is her average reading rate in pages per minute?
Okay, so now I want everybody's hands down. All right. Sean, I want you to put your book up, whatever that is, whatever you're looking at. Get rid of it. Close your iPad, whoever's iPad that is. Now, I want everybody to write down, this is the key right here. It says pages, and what does per mean in math? Say it. What do you think? Of course, divide, because that's what we've been doing. Pages, so it literally means pages divided by the minutes. That's how you figure this out. The pages divided by the minutes. Per in math means divide. If you didn't know that, write it down in your notes. Per means divide. Just like in math, of means to do what?
Multiply.
Multiply. Per means divide. So in this case, I'm asking you to take the number of pages. Jack, how many pages were there?
7.5.
7.5 pages. And we divide that by the number of minutes, which was what? 9 minutes. I want everybody to write that down, just like that in your notes. All right? Later on, I'm going to let you cut some corners, but I'm not letting you cut corners right now. Sean, are you hearing me? You're not cutting corners, or I'm going to slash your homework grade tomorrow. All right? I want to see what I'm doing. All right? I shouldn't write all this notes down and you not. So I want all this exactly written out. I have pages per minute twice. That's what you should have on your paper. And like I said, when I send you on your way in a minute, I'm going to let you do it shortcuts. I'm even going to let you use a calculator if you do it with me right this time. All right. Now, 7.5 pages in 9 minutes. So that means 7.5 divided by 9. That's what that means. So Xavier, how do I handle 7.5 divided by 9? What do I need to do with the 7.5?
You can turn that into
Which is?
15 over 2.
Yes. So 15 over 2 times. You are awesome. Now, what can I reduce?
You can reduce the 15 and 9 by 3.
Yes, you can.
Which would be the 15 turns to 5. And then I'll just do 3.
So then it is what?
5 over 6.
You're amazing. 5 over 6. What though? What does that stand for? 5 over 6. What? Pages per minute. All right. And actually, we could say 5/6 of a what? Page per minute. All right. That's what that needs to be done right there, guys. If you understand that, you're way ahead of most people. All right. If you don't understand it, get your hand up. Go.
When I how do you find the improper fraction?
That's okay. I'm going to show you the improper fraction. You multiply 2 times 7 and you add the 1. That's all right. I'm glad you asked. Come on. It doesn't matter. Everybody's learning. What?
I did that. The 7.5 over 9.
I don't want you to do it on the calculator, though. Oh, now you check the work. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So first thing is you got to do it by hand. And then my next step was to check it. And you, Max, checked it correctly. And it came out to be 5/6. But the most important part now, I'm telling you, you have to understand the what? You have to understand the unit. Page per minute. It's 5/6 of a page per minute. You good, Sean? You got a question? Or a comment? I'll take either one. No, you sure? I don't want you mad, right? Come on now, speak up. If you got something to say it out loud. I'll never get mad at you for speaking your mind. All right? Yes.
I just remember it because when you press the divide button on your calculator, there's a little slash like.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. Super important. All right, Angelina, you read next. Number 8.
Patrick drove 220 miles to his grandmother's house. The trip took him 4 2/5 hours. What is his average speed of miles per hour?
So once again, this is the key. Miles divided by hours. That's what I want you to write down. It says miles per hour. That tells you what you're supposed to be dividing. In this case, I would be doing what?
220 divided by 4 2/5.
Yes, 220 divided by 4 2/5. All right. 220 divided by 4 2/5. Now I want you to use your calculator on this problem. Let you use your calculator. So do it for me, Ms. Cussell. Fifty what?
Miles per hour.
That's correct. 50 miles per hour.
You don't have to do the slash on that one because miles per hour is 1 minute.
Well, there's several ways of writing miles per hour. MPH stands for miles per hour.
That's what I said.
Or you can do miles per hour. That means the same thing.
I was asking because you want to see MPH.
Yep, that's exactly right. It makes no difference. You should know that. All right, either way is acceptable. What's the matter, guys?
No, you were just asking if you've done this already, but I said no.
Yes, we have done it already. You're exactly correct. At the beginning of the year, we started doing the complex fractions when I was showing you how to do what? How to use your calculators. Now I'm just showing you the math behind it. You're 100% correct. And it fits in nicely. Go ahead. It fits in nicely with the unit rate stuff. All right? That's exactly correct. That's what I'm saying. Talk to me, Sean. Come on, man. All right. Now, the next thing is we did percentages in 5th grade and 6th grade. So I'm sure everybody can tell me, what does a percent mean? What does percent mean? Tell me. Out of 100. That's right. But what does per mean? So this is essentially what it means. If you understand, per means what? Divided by, and cent means what? Cent means what? 100. It literally means divided by 100. That's what that means. It literally means, that's exactly what percent means. Out of 100, or divided by 100. All right? So if I look at number 9, we are doing what? We are doing 6 2/3 out of what? No calculator. We're doing 6 2/3 out of 100. So we're not using a calculator now. All right? So Sean, how do I do this?
That one? Oh, so out of 100, that would be 66%.
No, I'm asking you a question here, Sean. You had to have been listening. All right? 6 2/3 out of 100. 6 2/3 out of 100. What do I have to do? No. No, shh. No one's asking me. What do we have to do, Xavier? Tell him.
Well, you have to. Well, first you have to put the next fraction into a compact fraction.
Thank you, Xavier.
Which would end up to be 20 over
20 over what?
1.
20 over what?
3.
20 over 3 times what?
Times 1 over 100.
Times 1 over 100.
Which then you would get.
But,
You cross out the 20, make that a 1.
thank you.
And then cross out the 100, make it
So that becomes,
1 over 50.
you're awesome, 1 over 15. 1 over
That's
15.
as a percent.
No, it's no percent, because a percent can be written as a what? Fraction. All right, now everybody take their calculator out and do 6 2/3 divided by 100. And what is that? 115. Of course it is. We got the right answer. We're just double checking. 115. All right. Yes, sir. Read me number 10. What do I do? Beautiful. So now what do I do? Perfect. Times. Now what can reduce? Sean, I said put that up. You don't need it out. I don't care. All right? You don't need a calculator. This is your mental math. All right? Stop talking to me about it. And do what I'm telling you. All right? This is what I want. Which is? Good. So my final answer is? Thank you. That was very nice. 3 over 4. All right, I'm happy with that. What's on the board? All right. Jensen, you're up. Tell me about number 11 now. Yep, 10 and 1/2 divided by 100, which is the same as. What? Come on, man, we just did a problem. What do I have to do? Let's look back at our notes. Number 10, what did he do to the 17 or the 7 and 1/2? Yeah, come on, man, you're smart. Let's go. I shouldn't have to tell you. Yes, sir. 21 over 2 times what? Yes, sir. 1 over 100. Can I reduce anything? No. So my final answer. Yes, that's good. Yes, ma'am.
Why couldn't you switch the 101 and it would be 100 over 1?
This,
Oh, you already did switch.
you're right. By the way, good question. Gray, you good? You good? You're doing number.
I switched on the last.
Good.
Can you cross cancel the 2 and 100 or is it all
Never, never,
cross?
never cross or up or down. Right, now everybody double check me on this. 10 and 1/2 divided by 100. Everybody do that on the calculator? 10 and 1/2 divided by 100. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, that's what I want. All right, okay, number 12. All right, great. Tell me.
So it's 50 and 1/3 over 100.
Good job, buddy, so far.
And then 50 and 1/3 goes to 46 over 3
Times.
times 1 over 100.
Okay.
And then you can minimize 46 and 100 by 2.
Right.
Then it goes to 23 over, and then the 100 goes to 50.
Yes, sir.
And then, so it'd be 23 over 150.
Very nice work. Well said. Okay, now everybody check that on the calculator, please. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Everybody good? Not hard. Everybody agree? Not hard at all. Now, the most important problems are the word problems. Does anybody have any questions with how to figure out that word problem? What's the matter, Jack?
I think I got something else. I got 31 over 200, but then I realized I
Yeah, that's okay. Do it again. All right, now I want everybody to look at questions 13 through 34. Everybody's looking at questions 13 through 34. What time do we get out of here?
10:27.
Today we get out at 10:27. It's 10:11, so we have about what? 15, 16 minutes to get this done. All right. Now, look, guys, I'm trying to explain to you. Some of the problems are just good mental math problems. You don't need to use your calculators. Everybody agree with that?
Yes.
All right, I don't want you to use your calculator on all the problems. Use the calculator when it's necessary. All right, like, for example, 1 divided by 2/3. Everybody should be able to look at that and just say, that's obviously 3 over 2. You don't need a calculator for that. If you can't see that's 3 over 2, you don't understand numbers very well. What?
It's okay if it, like,
Check your work, yes.
No, it's okay if you don't do it as quick as you do.
Of course, that takes years of experience. Just kidding. All right? No, you're right, though. You guys should be able to write the problem, all right? You don't need a calculator for that. All right, what?
For some of them, no, it's easier. I was gonna ask about the lines from 13 through 24, seeing the lines.
Yeah, you know what? I'm agreeing with you on that. So let's look. Let's see if we can try to figure out what they were trying to do
It's
here.
kind of easy. It's kind of easier on the iPad.
Like I think the darker lines are the division,
Yeah.
right? I think like for me it's clear. Like this was the division.
Yes.
All right, this was the division one. All right, and somebody said it's clear on the iPad that you guys see.
Yeah.
All right, so just make sure you're using that.
I can see like the lines, like this.
Yes, I know. Some of you can, but some it's not as easy. That's all. All right. Now, Again, listen, guys. I really don't want you to use your calculator on all of them. All right? Some of them are much easier. All right? Now, let's say this. Let's say you can use your calculator on 25 through 34. All right? You can use your calculators on 25 through 34, but not on what? Not on 13 through 24. Do that by hand. Is everybody with me on that? All right? So this is no calculator section, and this down here is the calculator section. All right? I really like using the calculator with the word problems. All right? Please be careful. Do a good job. Check your answers in the back of the book, or I should say check your answers that are on your classroom page. They're posted. All right? Good job. I'm going to walk around the room and see how you did.